today. I'm going to be working out some kinks here today because I am going live via YouTube on my phone for the first time ever. Because I can now. So I'm going to look and see, first of all, I need to get on my channel on my laptop to see how this is working. Looks like it's going all right. Got the orientation the way I wanted and everything. Got people here. That's cool. Hello, Fish on Taintix. How are you? In Ashley's world, how are you? I finally made it. Finally, I have made it. I am sorry for being a few minutes late. Didn't expect, to have to clean up so much off this desk. Wow, the lag is incredibly short today here. I like this. Alright, so I don't know what we're making yet today. I might have a couple ideas in mind. But do I know exactly how to make those things yet? No. But I guess I could learn while doing this. Gotta clean off these scissors. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. If I can find some of those alcohol wipes, I'm gonna clean off these scissors real quick. So what's everybody doing today? See, we got 2 people in here. Alright, scissors are clean. Hello, how are you, R. Fatima? Hope you're doing alright. Okay, so I'm going to try a little something first. It may or may not work. But I got this piece of cardstock here. It's 6 inches by 6 inches. I want to try to make a carrot out of this. So this will be very interesting to see how this works, if I get it to work. Hey Margie, how are you? Glad to see you. Okay, so what we're going to start out by doing is get out my Cricut trimmer. And this is going to involve a couple of switching of blades here. I'm going to get out the scoring blade first. Oops. Do all that. So let's see here. I just dropped that. Let's go ahead and find it. Well, we may not be doing this after all. I cannot find. Oh, there it is. Alright. So I was watching this tutorial over the weekend on split coast stampers here on YouTube. And they did one of these things last year that I tried to make. I never really got Never really got the hang of it last year. But what I'm going to do is try to make a carrot right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the paper diagonal. First of all, you're going to want a piece of cardstock that measures 6 inches by 6 inches for this one. And we're going to get the paper in this little, what they call a ditch here. Going to want that right in there, both diagonal ends, right up in that ditch. I'll fix that up again. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to score. Not going to cut yet. Going to score. See, got that perfect diagonal line there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the scoring blade out for a moment and put this cutting blade back in. And we're going to have this here. This end needs to be at the bottom. And the other part needs to be... Okay, so basically what we're doing is we got this corner that we just started scoring at the bottom. And we got the corner that was to the right of that on 1 inch mark. It does look pretty difficult. It should be pretty easy once I can remember how to do this, if I can. So we're going to cut that part off. Just need 1 inch cut off of there. So we're going to take that out. The cutting blade's going to come out. Going to put the scoring blade back in. And we're going to flip it over to the opposite side now. So what was just on the bottom where we cut to 1 inch is now at the top of this. And we're going to match that up to the 1 inch mark. So here we go. We're going to score. And now what we're going to do is have this back at the bottom again. And we're going to go ahead and put this mark we just had on the 1 inch side over here at 2.5 inches. Now I'll probably do a video. If I can get this right, eventually I will do a video on this. Just a regular upload on how to make this. I think it's 2.5 inches. It should be. Yeah, let's try that real quick. See how that goes. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's right. That may not be right. I may have done that wrong. But we're going to flip it over again. Do the same thing. No, we're not. Forget how we do this now. Yikes. I think we may need to do this at... Yeah, we're going to flip it over again. Going to match this up to the 2.5 inch mark on this end. It's a lot of flipping 180 degrees on this thing. But I promise you, regardless, I will do a video on this soon, hopefully, on the correct way to do this. So obviously I'm not doing it correctly. See that? That's just not right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to rewatch this video that I learned this from and figure out how to do that. Because that just does not make sense there at all. But if I can find the carrot that I made the other day, I'll show you an example of what it looks like. but I cannot find it at the moment. Don't know where it went. It went somewhere though, I'm sure. Well, what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start making stuff for some swaps that I'm working on. I'm not giving up on that totally, on the carrots. I'm just going to do a pre-recorded video on that in the near future to show how to do that. So what's everybody working on today? It's in the chat. I see there's 3 people here and there has not been any chatting for about 6 minutes. So I think what we're going to do now is work on some swap stuff I'm working on. First of all, this is for the seasonal butterflies swap that I'm doing in a Facebook group I'm in. So I'm just going to cut this down like so. We're supposed to make like 6 to 8 tags, however size you want to make for every season basically, or just certain seasons. Oh, cool, Margie. That's cool. Oh, you're doing spring cleaning. Cool, Fatima. That's good. I need to do that. I need to, big time. Oh, you just don't know. I need to do that big time. So I think I'll try to do some trimming here real quick. I'm going to include this just like it is. And let's see how big that is here. It's about 9 inches. I may cut a couple of these out on the edges, put them on the tags. But I think that's what I'm going to work on right now, is this particular project. So I'll go ahead and find something to start doing some tag cutting. Get my tag down here. Find some stuff here. I have so many swaps that I'm working on right now and stuff like that I can't even keep it straight pretty much, but I'm starting to get stuff done at least. This past week I just have been really depressed. I'm still feeling pretty depressed from the winter weather. It just gets to me. I probably have seasonal affective disorder or something like that. Who knows? Hey, Christy, how are you? Hey, Shay, how are you? Getting ready for a show? Cool. Is it like a live stream or a crafting show? Like a craft fair or something? I know you do go live, I think, sometimes, Christy. Pretty sure you do. So that may be what you're talking about. Okay, I'm trying to find some papers here. Hey Kujin, how are you? Hope you're doing all right. Thanks for popping in. Gonna cut a couple of these tags out real quick out chipboard before we go any further. Oh, I'm doing all right. Just getting off of these. Just finally getting away from the winter weather around here. It was horrible this past week, I tell you what. At least we're not snowed in, technically snowed in anymore. There is part of the driveway that's still got a lot of snow on it because it doesn't really get much sun this time of year, so that is a little tough to navigate. But other than that, snow's pretty much melted now. So I got 3 of these tags cut so far. About to cut out the 4th one. I want to get that just positioned right. Got the 4th one done. Try to find some more chipboard here real quick. When you do swaps and stuff like this, don't feel like you have to buy new stuff all the time. All you really gotta do is just use what you already have. I mean, if you don't have like any certain kinds of papers for the theme, then cardstock and stamps or stencils. I think that would be pretty cool. I think y'all would like to see that one. Gotta cut 2 more out. I'm gonna need 1 more small piece of chipboard after this one. Gotta tighten up that handle again. right, Coach, and have a good one. Hey, Miss Bertha, how are you? Nice to see you here today. So I'll find one more small piece of chipboard here for the last tag. This is not going to be big enough. Okay. Trying to find one more scrap piece here. Nice piece of card stuff there. Thought that was chipboard first. Okay, let's see here. I may actually use a piece of a cereal box or something. Hopefully this will work. Oh yeah. It's gonna, oh no, it's not. I may just save the last one for later. Yeah, I may just do that. Okay, I found another piece. Will this do? Yep, found one. So after I cut out this one where the tough part starts, in which I pick out which patterns or solid cardstock I use to go ahead and put out on these chipboards. Hey Robin, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we got 8 tags cut out chipboard here. Gonna make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and cut out the tags out of the papers now. So I'm making one winter, one spring, one summer, one fall. And I'm also making one that's Valentine's Day themed, one that's Easter themed, and one that's, I think, Halloween or Thanksgiving themed, and one Christmas themed tag. That should cover all 4 seasons and major holidays. Hey Laura, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Okay, So what I need to do next is make a couple more. If y'all did not notice yet, there's no StreamYard logo in the top corner of this live stream. That is because I'm finally going live on my phone through YouTube. The community tab was unlocked Sunday evening, so I'm very happy about that. And I can go live on YouTube on my phone without having to use another streaming service. So I'm happy for that too. Yep, I had hit, okay, I think about 3 weeks ago, and it took forever to get the community tab and all that unlocked. It took like, I want to say 19 days, because I hit 1K 3 weeks ago today. Oh, I hear you, Marjay. You say you can't do 2 things at once. I usually cannot do 1 thing at once. So, just saying. Believe me, it is difficult sometimes. I might actually start with the Thanksgiving one. I found this nice cardstock here. It's nice, I think, Thanksgiving color. So that's probably where I'm going to start with the making the tags in just a moment. I may make one of these for fall as well, out of this color. In fact, I probably am. After this one's cut, I'm just going to start working on some of these. Start working on some of these tags. These are actually going to be, these tags are for a swap I'm doing. It's called Seasonal Butterfly Swap. It's in a Facebook group that I'm a part of. I'm going to try to remember the actual name of the group. I believe it's where Baking and Crafting Meets name of the group. Talisha Thomas is the one who runs that group. She's got a couple channels here on Facebook, on YouTube. So I'm going to try to remember, ask her if I can link the group underneath this video if you want to do that. I'm going to try to remember to do that. Trying to think though. She's, I think, just under 100 members in the group. But yeah, a few of us are doing the swap. I gotta have it mailed out by, I guess, Saturday. End date is the 28th, which is Sunday, so I'll start working on this big time. Okay, so I'm only going to cover one side of the chipboard with the cardstock and paper. That's my plan right now, at least. So I'm going to go ahead, put some of this glue stick on the chipboard. And I'm going to put the tag down on top of that. Make sure everything is lined up nicely and looks like it is. And I'm going to get my scraper here and burnish it real well. And I'll definitely post this on Instagram when I'm done. So if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, I am on Instagram. My handle is at bdcraftsmore. So I'm just going to check some here real quick on my phone. Want to make sure that still got enough power on here. Yep, 90% and charging. Good. Hey Judy, how are you? I just saw you popped in. I hear you, Laura. Instagram is beyond me sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. But I tell you what, my dad started Instagram recently, and he's not liking it much. He just has not figured out yet why he actually started an Instagram account, other than to follow some people, I guess. Okay, so we're going to go back to this now, and we got fall or Thanksgiving tag here. We're going to work on that in just a minute. Gonna go ahead and put some glue stick on here. And whichever one that is not, this one is going to be. And my idea is to use this and a matching butterfly die, and I'm just going to color each one in with the appropriate seasonal colors. I think that would be cool. So Miss Judy, are you going live tonight, or you still have no electricity? Looks like it says you have no electricity still. So let me know if you're going live tonight, because if you are, I'm definitely going to join in on that one. Well, you still don't have water, Laura? Dang. That's not good. It is definitely not good. Let me think here. I'm going to go ahead and start. Oh, you don't have electric still. Wow. Whoa, another week? That's ridiculous. I mean, heck. I don't know what I do without water for a week. And then some. That is not good, Laura. I tell you what, that is not good at all. Whoa, no internet. Dang. Well, I hope y'all get all your utilities back soon, because I tell you what, I remember back in 1994 we had a major ice storm here in North Mississippi, and it was bad. I mean, we were without power for at least a week. Not just without power, but without running water and everything. We used a kerosene heater to heat up our house, because that was actually the only way we could heat up the house, because we had electric everything. No, I think we had a gas stove, actually. We did have a gas stove. I remember that. But the heat and everything else was electric, and yeah, it was bad. So we had to use a kerosene heater to heat up the house. We all slept in the living room. We listened to the radio. It was an adventure, to say the least. Wouldn't want to have to ever repeat that again, but the memories we made during that week was pretty cool too. We used to do a lot of dancing during the day and everything, and singing and all that, but it was bad. I tell you what. Whoa, 115 broken light poles. Dang. Wow. And yes, Bertha, I will be putting butterflies in some way, shape, or form on all these tags. I'm just trying to find the proper scrap here real quick to start making these. I tell you what, I might just... This looks like a nice orange fall color here. No, that's the wrong dye, though, for that one. Let me think. No, that is the right one. I want the bottom one to be orange. So let's cut that one out. Oops. So we got this one so far, and there is another one somewhere around here that's got more details on it that goes on top of this one. I'm trying to find it. I don't see it at the moment. But I bet you I know where it is. I bet it's in this box here. Yep, right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is try to find let's see, one to actually cut this bottom one out of chipboard too. Give it some extra weight to it, because I don't want that to be just paper. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Ooh, it barely cut it out. Barely did. Alright, so now to go ahead and find some more cardstock. Try some white cardstock this time. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out of white cardstock and color it in a brown color, I guess. Or maybe some other autumnish color for this more detailed piece. And I'm going to need to get my pokey tool out. poke out all these little pieces here. I'm going to try to do it a different way first. Lots of intricate little pieces on this one. A whole lot of them. I'm trying to get these out. It's being kind of difficult. Tell you what, I might have an idea here. Gonna get this mouse pad here. Just poke them out this way. And if y'all have not heard, if y'all did not know this little tip that I'm about to give y'all, if you have one of these old mouse pads for like desktop computers and all that, what you could do is just go ahead and turn it upside down. If you have a little pokey tool or something like that to get these little bits and bobs out of there, that'd be cool. See, they're coming out pretty easily now. Now that I got this pokey tool in the bottom of a mouse pad. I probably wouldn't do it with the top part of the mouse pad, you know, where you use the mouse for your computer. I got almost all these out. I think that's good. It's about as good as it's going to get. One more there. Maybe that one too. There we go. So let's see what we got going on in the chat. Let's see. I have not been watching the chat either, Margie. Oh yeah, that's what I love to do too, Laura. I love to get the, what I call them, you know, when you cut out the alphabets, when you trace them out, then you have to cut them out, like the inside the A and all that. I love doing those. It's pretty cool. I have a little name for those parts, and those are the innards of the letters. And it's pretty cool to cut those out. You know, for like the A, little triangle on the inside. I like doing that. I really do. It's like oddly satisfying, I guess you could say. Let's see here. Well, I'm about to get going in a few minutes because it's almost 10 o'clock. But I'm going to try to finish this one tag real quick before I go. But yeah, just don't forget, you can use the bottom of the mouse pad for poking out stuff with the pokey tool. And you can also use it to, it's a nice little platform if you want to have a nice clean stamped image. You know, just put paper down and then stamp the image onto the paper with this underneath. That's another thing. Margie, I'm pretty sure you did not just make the ugliest card. You make some really good cards, I tell you what. You really do. I'll be honest, Margie, you are a very good card maker. I promise you are. Okay, I got a little problem here with this glue. it looks like. So I have to get my pen in here and go ahead and dig out the clog. That ought to do it. I'll go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, so I'll put this on like so. There's that. Are y'all buffering? Nope, I guess not. Let's try this. See if this works. So I'm gonna go somehow. I think what I'm going to do is just the same thing as I did before and just wipe off all the excess when it gets put on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to get a paper towel real quick if I can find one, which I cannot at the moment. Oh boy. Here we go. Gonna dab off all that excess glue on the inside there. And there you go. Got yourself a nice little butterfly here. I could have done a little lighter brown or a little darker orange on the pattern paper, but I think it looks pretty cool. But I will probably have to change color on this tag because that's going to blend in too much. But what I'll probably do is just go ahead and put a little, cover half of it up and then put it on that half. So I'm going to get going, y'all. Thanks for joining me today. And just so you know, I'm most likely not going to be on Thursday because I got a doctor's appointment at 8:30 on Thursday morning. So just want to let y'all know that. But I hope to see y'all again real soon in other chats or whatnot. So I'm going to try to figure out how to turn this off. Alrighty. Hope you all have a good one. I hope this X is what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, bye. Thanks.